Before we start this video up, well, we got a big announcement. We just are able to now apply for the YouTube Partner Program. It's major big ups. It's only a matter of time whether we get it or not. Fingers crossed on that. But to commemorate this, we're going to be doing a big live stream on July 5th, Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what we're going to do is open 100 packs of OP7. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. We're going to try, since it's on July 5th, we got 500 subs. We're going to do a big 5-hour stream. And none of this would have been possible without your guys' support, the subs, the likes, the comments, the feedback. Man, I didn't think we would be going this far at all. It's crazy. We're going to keep going. You keep the engine going. And yeah, let's go to the video. Thanks again. In today's video, we're back with some more One Piece sim, and we're going to be playing with Red Green Oden. This leader has an exclusive rule that makes any of your non-counter Wano cards have 1,000 counters. So essentially, we got 21 non-counter cards. However, in reality, we only got 3 non-counter cards. But that's not the only thing that Oden can do. Because leader ability, Don X1 when attacking, if you have a 5 cost or greater Land of Wano character in play, it gains 1,000 power until the end of the turn. So essentially, it becomes a 6,000 power during your opponent's turn, which can be very annoying. This deck likes to go second in order to play a Hiyori to cheat out your 5 costs. So that's going to be your Izo, your Denjiro, and then your Yama-san, or in English, it's called Mountain God. And what made the OP7 version of Oden more prevalent is with the addition of Otama, because you only had one searcher in Momonosuke, but now you got Otama to search for it as well. So at the end of the day, it makes the deck a lot more consistent, trying to search for either Hiyori or the 5 costs of your choice, and it just makes a more consistent basis for getting that turn 2 Hiyori cheat out type of thing. From my personal experience, taking this to locals, it has really good advantages against wild decks. So that's your red purple laws, your blue Doffys, because essentially being at 6,000 power can be very annoying for those wide matchups. So because they either have to build the board or swing in with extra Dawn that they didn't need to do under any other circumstances. So unfavorable matchups that you're going to see is going to be the blue and black leaders, specifically like Rob Lucci and Boa Hancock, because they can pop your stuff. And I think blue is a lot worse than black, because blue has the crazy ability of just outdrawing you and out-resourcing you, which can be very brutal. So we got a variety of matches today that represent this. We got the timestamps in the description if you want to see any specific matchup. And if you want to see more videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight to the matches. Second on this. We got a searcher. Is this good enough? Well, let's see. Luffy can still give us a plethora of problems. But let's take a look with Otama. We got our 4 costs. Perfect. I have no problem taking this. Where are they going to play on 3, though? What is black and yellow Luffy going to play? Okay, so they played the 2-cost Luffy. We can punish them by taking it out already. So I think that's going to take precedent over Hiyori for right now. So I'm going to do just that. We're going to get rid of Luffy. I think we'll just counter out with, we'll counter out with 1. So they'll probably do a Sabo. Okay, so they'll do Ace. Okay, so I think for sure this is always going to happen. Play a 5 cost. So we get another 7, so We'll get our attack in, and we'll leave the Yamato in this position. I think we'll take this one as well. Counter out of this one for sure. We have another ace in tow. But we'll play a second Denjiro. And then go for a double hit. Take out one ace. Go and swing another. And then pass it here. We got their blocker up. So now they can fix their hand and bring themselves down to 2. We'll counter with Radbeat. I'll go down to that life, sure. Cool. Get Izo up. Put another 7 down. And we can here. Then we can add 1 and swing again for 8. So we may have to do blocker here. Then we'll swing another. And we'll put some pressure. They'll have Ivanka block it. But we need to get rid of a blocker. Wow. Okay, so they may have Gecko Moria, but is that going to be enough to get them to the promised land here? They're only going to have 1 hit in. Well, they have aces too, so there's that. They'll have double ace. Oh, they only have 1 ace. Minus that. Block with the other. Okay, so they're only at 7,000, so I think we can just outright win here. We'll set up another blocker in case something else fails. Then we'll swing 9 to leader. Then we'll do it again. Actually, we'll go at it again. Then we'll go 10. So they need double counter to get out of this. And they don't have it. So I guess they didn't drop their ace. So no, that was the one that was already in trash. Okay, makes sense now. Okay, so we got Doffy in the picture. Okay, so we got searchers, we got 5 drops, and we're going second. It's going to be imperative that we try to find, whatchamacallit, Hiyori. If we do, then we are in good spirits. So we'll keep this. This is a high gamble play. So we got you, and looks like we can't play it immediately, but actually this. But yeah, no Hiyori on turn 2, which is a kick in the knackers. I can't lie about that, but that's the game you play with the Oden. So we're gonna get hit in the face. Oh, you got lucky. But you know, that attack on Momonosuke, that's perfectly fine. So what we can do here is try to search for Hiyori again. Before we do, let's aim. Let's do another 7. Let's see if he tries to get rid of this card. I think he'll 2k counter if we do. Okay, so at least we're going to get rid of 2 cards. So we'll do the same thing again. Oh, there's our Hiyori. We're in business. So one of these is going to eat up the attack, and we'll take the other life. So we'll see what happens. So they're going to be on turn 5. They can do their tricks with Mihawk. They can put 2 in and attack again, or 3 in. Yeah, not going to argue with that hit. And they can't play. They can't play pudding. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. No, you're not going to pudding me that easily. At least if this hand resets, then I'm only going to lose a card. Okay, so cool. I think we can pull it off like this. We can go 1 for 1. Let's search with Otama first. See if we can pull up a samurai. We do not. We'll pull up a Izo. Actually, no. We have to get a green land of Wano. My mistake. We'll get Momonosuke again, and then we'll get Hiyori out. Play Izo. Attach a Dawn, and go for 7. And I think we're safe from any controversy, so we'll just drop Momonosuke. Okay, so they're starting to set up their whiteboard. We're at 6 all the time. They'll be able to swing 7 and we'll take it. But they're gonna have to lose they're gonna have to spend a whole bunch of Dawn. I don't even know what I'm talking about. My words are all over the place. So gonna swing with 7, and they're gonna swing with another deck. So we'll take this. No problem there. So no Okiku, and we only have 1 more Cat Viper. So we will counter out with Viper. So we'll be at 8 next turn. We can't play Oden at this time, but we can drop Denjiro first. So we can put 8 into Weevil. Okay, so he lets that go. Then we're going to attach a Dawn. Then swing 7 into Moria. So they'll take the block, which is fine. And then we're going to search again. We didn't find any samurais, so what we can do is pick up another Otama. And then we could drop another 5 drop. Now, what could be a pain is if they drop a whatchamacallit, a Gravity Blade. That would really suck for us. Gravity Blade kills us. Or doesn't kill us, but certainly slows down our momentum. Okay, so they didn't activate. So they don't have Gravity Blade in hand, but they have Boa Hancock next turn. We could trash... Actually, no. We'll take this one as well. So Boa Hancock's going to get drawn next turn unless they play Weevil. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to defend Momonosuke. We will play, or we will cut down on Okiku. So they're down to 4, so they can play something here. And then we'll have to I'll send one of the Yamas back. Okay, so I think what we can do is pretty simple. We can drop Oden here. Before we do, let's try to get rid of the board. Or we can actually drop 2 things and make the Boa Hancock less accessible. We can drop another 5-drop here. And then we could go and swing 8. And then we can play Hiyori. And then we can go to town with the life. Or no, we can actually just go 7. So we got a whole bunch of 5-drops here. And the Hancock's going to be a lot less effective in hand. So they're going to draw a whole bunch. Perfectly fine there. So we're going to play out Oden. And then we can start getting a whole bunch of Dawn back. Go 7 here. So they're losing more cards. Then we'll attach another 2 Dawn back. And then we could swing. We'll go 8 here. And then we'll go another 8. And then we should be good to go. We'll grad beam that actually. We got a whole wall of attackers. So Boa can freeze the Oden. That's perfectly fine. And now they're just dropping cards like crazy. So we got 5 attacks in. Okay, so we have a red beam at the ready. Too bad we can't use Oden, but that's neither here nor there. We got 5 attacks, a blocker, so we need 4 attacks to go through. Question is, how are we going to do that? We'll start with swinging 7 here. Okay, so they take life. Ah, they have Gravity Blade trigger. Okay, so this got a whole bunch more complicated. Actually, no, it didn't. No, let's just stick to the script. Go 10 here. Then we'll go 7 here. Have to let that one go. Counter out. And so they're probably going to drop another Hancock here and freeze Oden. We'll go 9 to, or 8 to leader. My math is not so good. Then we'll go 10. It's Brick C, bro. But yeah, they play a lot of heavy stuff. It could go either way, especially if they have that gravity blade on curve. That hurts us big. Alright, so this might be tough. Got Boa. Man, I'm just chalked up. Okay, so we're gonna go first. We'll keep. I believe in this hand. Okay, so nothing too crazy. We could just get. Okay, so we can get Hiyori. We'll get another Hiyori. We got 2 turns to make it happen. Okay, so Yamato is pretty good. Got nothing else to do here, so we'll just swing for a lot. Okay, so Jinbei and Croc are here. Alright, so now we're in a really good position here, so what we can do is Hiyori. Crash for Denjiro. Yeah, another one, which is great, and now we're going to be at permanent 6, so now we're going to swing for 7. Well, free! Okay, so they dropped 2 cards, that's perfectly fine. That ain't gonna work. Sadly, can't do much about that. Even if we rest that, it still wouldn't be enough to take. So what we can do is go like so. Get another 5 cost out. Then we get Otama out. Get another Hiyori for next time. Then we can go 7. Don't tell me they got a gravity blade. Of course. Okay, but so they only have 1 swing here. We'll just lose one of these. And we'll take that. I think we'll just hard play Whitebeard here. No counter out, most likely. No counter. Okay. Another at 10. So that's pretty brutal. So they have to lose their cards in order to do that. That ain't gonna work. So they made a silly goose mistake. We'll just 2k counter out of that. That's fine. Okay, so we're at 10 here, so we can counter out. Crash, get Izo going. Then we can set up a few things here. So we want to make sure they take life next turn, and we want to make sure we have 1 left. So I think what we can do here is drop Viper, and then put everything except for 1 into leader. Alright. I think we just lost the game. The Raging Tiger proved to be too much. So yeah, they got it there. So yeah, just a whole bunch of Raging Tigers. Yeah, blue is pretty much the big weakness here. All right, so we got Perona here. So the good thing is all our stuff is pretty much on 5. Question is, can we gamble? Because we got a whole bunch of... No, actually, we'll mulligan this. We don't want the Yukiku in hand. That's, I guess, better. Nothing we can do on that turn, but it's going to be a Wano game. Okay, so they just passed. Oh, that's beautiful right there. We want to see that. So since we can't really do anything on turn 2, we'll just hit him with all our might here. Okay, so they take. Any reason to take here? We'll take it. Okay, so we got Borse. And we got Hiyori. So what we can do here is get Dendro out. Because we can. Trash. Put out Denjiro. And then we can just attach. And then go for 7. Okay, so they'll throw away a 2K counter. That's fine. Good use of the Borsalino blocker. Okay, so now they're gonna do their card draw shenanigans. So they get their samurai, so they're gonna play something big here. Maybe no, they have to play Hiyori. Okay, never mind. So they're gonna play Sop instead. That is perfectly fine. They just have blockers, so they're gonna have to debate on whether they block or stuff. So what can we do on turn 7? We could get Hiyori back. But first, so we can do Hiyori first. I don't think they have any triggers to mess with us here, so we're just gonna go get our Dawn back. Then we're going to trash, get an Izo in board, and we'll attach our rest of Dawn. Then we'll search for Okama. Let's we could get a searcher or a 2K counter. I think we can just start hitting them for face. Now we'll get a 2K counter. And we'll just save for 1, then go for 9. So they can -1 and pop the Dendro. But we do take away one of their blockers, which is great. Now we have to debate on whether we play... No, we're going to be at turn 8, so I think we just... No, we don't. Oh, no, we'll be at 9, so we can play Oden, attach 1, and swing. They're going to be under a lot of hardcore pressure. Now, they're at 8 Dawn here, but they don't have anything to really get Gomori except for a Ryuma. So they can do that. So they'll just bring out the Ryuma. Okay. No reason to take that. All right, so we're at 9 here, so we can just go straight 7s all around. Okay, so they'll lose a 2K counter. We'll play the big Oden. Patch, and then we'll go. And then we can play Izo to rest Borsalino. So we can make a good use out of that 3 Dawn. I think our main priority is to protect the Izo. If at all possible. It could just get straight KO'd. But all we have to do is rest with Izo. But let's see if they... Let's see what they're going to do, because they have blockers for days. Okay, so they're just going to straight KO it. So it's going to get rested and then popped. But that gives us an ability to play Kiku here. Now we have... now the blocker doesn't matter. So I think what we should do is put all our stuff in accordance. So, okay, so they draw. They can't minus anymore. They can't swing with Borsalino. They have a few attacks on Izo. But I think we'll try to protect. Okay, so they're putting everything into this. So we can get out of it, and I think I will. So we'll trash a red beam, minusing that. Block. So now all of our stuff is safe. They can swing at us, but we'll take. So I think we just go 9 here. We could attack, rest the Borsellino. Do a 7 for free. Make sure they lose 2 cards. And let's see. So they drop 2. And then we can swing with the rest. We'll do a rematch, sure. We'll go second this time. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to get Momonosuke out. Let's get another Fiori. So they got their Hiyori out. Oh, or I think we're going to play pretty conservatively here. We'll just swing 5 here. And we'll Hiyori, play Mountain, in this case Yam. Let's try a different approach where we're more control oriented. Try to go for value on board. We got a really good hand here. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, Borsellino is pretty sick. Alright, so turn 6, we can patch and swing. But we'll go here. Crash and Kizo. Patch. 7 here. Maybe they'll block and pull a 2k out. Okay, so then we'll just do another. Go 8. Then we'll play Otama. Get ourselves another Yam. So we're in a good position here. We may lose our Yama, but we should be fine after that. So they could play Hiyori, Samurai Shenanigans, draw a whole bunch. Okay, then that's fine. I think we're just going to play Oden next turn. That goes down. Counter out. Okay, so I think we want to take out this Bellamere. Let's go 5 here. So they'll give it to us. And we'll swing 7 here. Okay, and then we'll drop Oden. So they're yeah, they don't need much to make a Gekomoria a thing. I think we'll take this one. I think we'll just Newgate and then attach to Oden. I wonder what the answer is. Go straight for Dome or, yeah, put pressure on them. Because I think we need to actually put pressure and the rest will sort itself out. So I'm thinking we just go straight for life because now we're going to unveil our big hitter. Okay. Perfectly fine. Now we'll play Newgate. Go for another 9 this time. We'll be 8 on both ends here. That's perfect. So they might have another blocker to spare. Sad that we lost Okiku both times, or it wasn't in deck. Is there any reason to take this? Can we beat them next turn? I think we can outlast. We'll see. So they put up Borsellino. All right. Question is, do we go for board? We'll start by getting rid of this Ryuma. Slam into Gecko Moria. Then we'll do the same thing here. Alright. Got a whole bunch of 2K counters in hand, and I don't think they're in range to beat us this turn. Minus that by 2. Take that. Just gonna have to swing 8 here. Okay, we'll bounce this again. 9. And we'll put everything in. Let's see if they have enough. Ah. Got me. Right to the letter. And there it is, Red Green Oden in OP7. Overall thoughts, very simple to play. It can be fun cheating out your 5 costs with Hiyori, or just being a straight up 6 in the mid game. But what do you think? What can be changed in the deck list? Also, what do you think of this newer format where we not only throw in, the more easier matchups, but also the harder matchups? Leave it down in the comments, and yeah, I will see you around on Thursday for the next video, and then Friday we'll have that big live stream. Thanks for watching. Anyway, not bad enough signing out. I'll see you later.